I'm going to be telling you about some simple life hacks that I've learned over time. What is good, y'all? It's your boy, The Shells, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shells World TV, where I do sketches, reactions, challenges, vlogs, DIY videos, and the occasional stupid thing every once in a while. I make new videos for every Thursday. I am doing my 30-day challenge, which started January 23rd, Tuesday. And it's going to be ending February 21st, where I release a new video every night at 12 a.m. Okay? So, before I move on, I'm going to need you to smash the like button, okay? Share the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified every time I make a new video, okay? So we're about to get into this video. I'm going to be telling you about some simple life hacks that I've learned over time, and I hope these will be to use of you. And even if you know some of them already, some of you might not know about them, so I'm about to share them with you. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, last night was kind of crazy for me. You know, I was knocked out, so I couldn't release my new video for midnight. I had to release it at 3 a.m. in the morning. Good thing is I was off from work today, so I was able to, you know, make sure everything worked out with that. One night of having things off is not gonna kill me. But you won't want to hear that story. We're just gonna move on to the hacks, okay? Let's get in. Okay guys, so I've compiled a list here of some life hacks that I've learned over time, like I said, because I knew that if I tried to do this off of freestyling on the brain, I was gonna forget it. By the way, look at the fresh cut, look at the waves, the 360s, man. You know? Now hit the like button down below if you want me to do a DIY video of how I got my waves, okay? And I'll do it. So anyway, let's get into the hacks, guys. Alright, so the first one I'm going to talk about is food life hacks. Now this first one I'm going to mention I just discovered recently. I don't know why I didn't know about this all the time. I'm sure a lot of you eat Chinese food, okay? And I love Chinese food myself. The thing I didn't know though was that actually the Chinese food box that you get the food in actually doubles as a plate. So what you want to do is unhook the 3 sides on the box itself, and if you open it up slowly without letting the food spill anything, it will actually turn into a plate that you can eat. This is especially if you don't plan to have leftover food of it the next day. Alright, so that's one. Another one, I actually managed to learn this one from my aunt recently. Now, I didn't know that you could do this. It's actually pretty cool. You put a cup of water, right, with any bread type of food, or let's say for example pizza. Put it in the microwave, you let it heat up for like, I'm gonna say like, depending on the wattage and I'm gonna say like the heat, you know, temperature of the microwave, right? You could put it at like 50, maybe even a minute or two to reheat the pizza or reheat the bread type food, right? And it will actually bring back the soft texture into the food. So that's actually pretty cool, right? So now to the next life hacks I'm gonna talk to you about is technology life hacks. Now, one of these, or at least 2 of these life hacks I'm talking about, will actually deal with YouTuber type stuff, like when, you know, filming video and things like that. So now the first thing is, I want to tell you, as far as a technology life hack, you need to back up your files on an external hard drive or a cloud, or a flash drive. And the reason you want to do this is because, let me tell you, as someone who has lost files in the past on a computer or a laptop, it just ultimately sucks to lose good files. I remember one time I was working on an album. I had these pretty good beats that I made through FL Studio. Then my HP Pavilion Windows 7 laptop had decided it wanted to give me the blue screen of death. Now, if you use laptops that are Windows, you know exactly what the blue screen of death looks like. I'll put an example in this video when I upload it. So yo, what happened was I ended up losing these good beats that I made, and I couldn't, you know, get them back once I had to restart the computer, clean it out, and do everything else. So please, for the love of everything decent, back up your files, whether it be an external hard drive, a flash drive, or a cloud that you use as a base system in your computer, because you never know when you're gonna want to use certain files. And being that I never got to use these beats for my music, it just sucked, man. It was terrible. I hated myself. I was so stressed. So from that point on, I started backing up things to anything, any outside source I could, you know, as far as my files went. So now, the next technology life hack I want to talk to you guys about is just as far as filming for YouTube, right? Honestly, let's say that you have a schedule for videos that you upload, and as I told you in the beginning, if you're new to the channel, it's Shows World TV again, you know I got a plug. So yo, honestly, this is a good life hack as far as technology goes. Now, if you have a schedule you have to upkeep with YouTube videos, I suggest that you film before scheduling your uploads so that you can have better consistency. Now see, I release videos for every Thursday, which means that I would have to at least, you know, film my videos maybe 2, 3, 4 days in advance, whichever works for you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be long videos, but like I said, you want to film them in advance so that when it comes time for you to actually, you know, get those videos up and running for the scheduled time that you have for every week or every day that you have a schedule for, you can actually make that work for yourself. And so you're not scrambling the day you're supposed to upload or that you're supposed to have the video scheduled and, you know, making things go a lot longer than they're supposed to. Then you never get to the time you're supposed to upload and your consistency fails and your channel will ultimately die, because that has happened to me in the past. If you didn't see my first video where I talked about the fact that I've been on YouTube for years, you need to go to my playlist that deals with that, you know, for the reactions videos. The first reaction video that I did based on screen rants, and that will be, as I said, in the reactions playlist, so you can go look at that. Alright, so now, guys, the next life hacks I want to talk about actually deal with hygiene. Alright, so, you know, some of these are pretty common. Like I said, you might know them, but some of you might not, and it could help you. So these are hygiene health life hacks, okay? Now, this one I had only started doing recently because I realized that, like, honestly, it helps me. It really does help. Put on deodorant after showering the night before to feel fresh in the morning. You know, because now, depending on who you are, some of us can actually, you know, some of us, believe it or not, you might be a skeptic. You might say, Shells, what are you talking about? You know, people sweat in the morning, blah, 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 blah. But hear me out, though, okay? Some of us can actually bathe the night before and not have to shower in the morning when we have to go somewhere because we actually manage to still smell fresh and everything, okay? Now, putting on deodorant after you shower the night before to feel fresh in the morning actually works because, you know, sometimes you want to avoid sweat, definitely. And I definitely use deodorant, not just in my armpits. I use it on my face. I use it on parts of my body. It actually helps. I don't get rash. I don't get breaks out or nothing. So if you get those, you might want to choose something alternative, but that works for me. Now, another life hack. This deals with getting sick. You know, the flu and things. Drink honey, lemon, and ginger tea to fight off mucus and sore throats. Honestly, this works like a charm. It never failed me yet, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Now, don't get me wrong, you might still feel the effects of the chills and everything throughout the week, but drinking honey, lemon, and ginger tea, that specific mix right there, honey, lemon, and ginger tea, that has to be all in the tea, okay? So that actually works. You know, I've had mucus problems, I've had sore throat problems, and it really, really helps. Also, drink water before or after any meal you've had in the day to flush out the toxins. Seriously, guys, I used to have a terrible bowel movement. That's what we're gonna call it, okay? And now that I drink a lot of water, as you should be doing, because we all need water, you don't need to eat all day, you know, it actually helps with, you know, a better system, you know? It really does. So now, the very last of life hacks that I will be talking about is actually something I might do a separate video on. But I'm going to be talking about money life hacks. Now, I want you to hit the like button on this video if you want me to do a full video where I talk about simple tips on saving money. Okay, I actually need some motivation for this, guys, okay? I don't want to just make the video. Now, again, please hit the like button if you want me to do an actual video on saving money tips, okay? And I will do that for you, because I've actually learned some over time and it really helps. But I'm going to give the basis, like the Cliff Note version of this, okay? The first money life hack that I've learned, lack of social life. Now, you might be saying, Shells, what the hell do you mean? I need to talk to my friends. I need to do... No, you don't. No, you don't. Seriously, what I've learned is that as I've gotten older, a social life becomes very less important. It's really not all that, you know, important as you think. Yes, your friends, having your friends is good, and yes, being able to go out and, you know, spend money and things like that, it's great. Okay, it really is. But truthfully speaking, as I would honestly say, you don't need to do it. You really don't. It's really better for you to save more of your cash so that you could use it for emergency situations and things like that in the future. Okay? Now the next life hack I'm going to talk about is start a savings account. Now, you know, unfortunately for me, when I started working, it wasn't until like 2-3 later. Why can't I talk? Damn. Yeah, so anyway, okay. What's bad about what I did is that don't do what I did. I didn't start a savings account until like 2-3 years after I was working. I was using my checking account, you know, thinking that would sustain me. But, you know, you have to keep drawing money out of that. You have to keep withdrawing money every time you need something. You actually need a savings account. So like I said, in the future, you can have something to fall back on. And you're not constantly having to, you know, feel like you're strapped for cash and withdrawing from your checking account. That's terrible. You're gonna be broke, and until the next paycheck comes, you're gonna feel even more broke. So you want to actually have something saved over that you're not touching, so that you can use that for other things in the future when you're older and things of that nature. And also, I would tell you as a life hack for money also, hold off on your wants. You know, focus more on your needs. Now, you teenagers or you know, people in your early 20s might be saying, you know, I really gotta have that new iPhone 10, or I gotta really have the Samsung, you know, 38 or something like that. But you really don't need these things. You just want to flex. Like, keep it a buck with your boy shows, man. Keep it a buck. You just want to flex. You want to say that you have these things. Believe me, I've used to do the same thing with his iPhones. But we're not going to talk about that, because he's probably watching this video and he's going to probably have a rebuttal for that. And I don't really care for his rebuttals, by the way. But yo, like I said, you really don't need those things. You don't need the PS4. You know, you don't need the Xbox One. You definitely don't need those $500 Gucci frames or whatever the hell, you know, kids spend their money on these days. I'm just saying, focus on your your needs more than your wants. I caught myself there. I really caught myself there. You know, people probably laughing at me. So, yo, this wasn't scripted. Nah, but seriously, those are my life hacks. Now, if you enjoyed this video, okay, please give it a like, please share, please subscribe to my channel to get, you know, more videos from me. Now, again, if you're new to the channel, this is Shows World TV. Now, I want you to hit the like button if you want me to do more videos like this, and I might just do it, you know? But yo, you want to check out my latest sketches? They will be in my sketch playlist. You want to check out my latest reactions? They'll be in my reactions playlist. You want to check out any other type of vlog or DIY video I've done? It'll be in that playlist as well. So yo, this is your boy, The Shows, and please don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified every time I make a new video. Please subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace!